Hey guys, it's Anna. Welcome back. So today we have a trip announcement. Yay! So we are officially heading back to Walt Disney World on a very special occasion for Aiden's birthday. Yay! So happy. So it was kind of like a last minute thing because we do have another trip scheduled for later on in the year, but then we started missing Disney, and it's just the most magical place to have a birthday. So we decided to do a road trip and go to Disney. But that quickly changed, and we made so many different modifications to this trip. So without further ado, let me tell you all of our plans, what we're doing, where we're staying, and where we're eating. I do have it written down so I don't forget anything. So this is our longest trip to date. I think we're there for 9 nights, 10 days, if I counted correctly, or it might be like 10 days, 11 nights. Long. So we're getting there on August 24th and leaving on September 2nd. Yes, I'm so excited. We were gonna drive, but again, kind of last minute, we decided that we're gonna fly. So we found a flight on JetBlue that does arrive a little bit in the afternoon into the early evening hours, which is okay, but it was a much better deal because fare has gone through the roof, and just going there with the boys, it's like a whole Disney trip just in the airfare alone. So we scored good flights. So we're getting there the 24th, and we're staying. This one was for me. This was an add-on to this trip. Our first 2 nights we are spending in Art of Animation in the Little Mermaid side of the resort, and I'm so excited because the rooms are renovated. I've never been. Ariel is my ride or die. I love her so much, and I'm so excited to get to spend 2 nights in Art of Animation because we haven't been there since November of 2017. I think we stayed there for about a week, and we were in the Cars section. So I've just been waiting forever and ever for them to do the updates to the rooms, and fingers crossed to get to stay there. So now we're staying there. So this was like an add-on to Aiden's already booked trip. So after the initial 2 days, we are moving to Grand Destino Tower, and I'm so excited to check out this resort. I've been like stalking everybody's video about it. It looks amazing. I can't wait to stay in a tower. I can't wait to try everything it has to offer. For our last night, we are moving to Pop Century. So we're gonna be all over the place. Again, this is because the beginning and the end of this trip were add-ons. So long trip, super excited. So right now we currently have a 3-day park ticket, and I think we're going to Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and Epcot. I'm looking to add 1 more day. I think we'll be able to squeeze it in, but I really wanted this trip to be more like relaxing, more pool time. I know it's gonna be unbearably hot. It's gonna be so hot, so I know our strategy is going to be get in the morning, get out, and then possibly come back in the evenings. That's just how we're gonna do it. So I feel like maybe we're not gonna have enough park time, so I'm like, oh, I don't know. I'm thinking, but the only thing that's kind of stopping me from adding another park day is because we are going to the Boo Bash. Oh, I'm so excited. So I like fought with this in my mind for weeks. Like I think I booked it almost 2 weeks after the tickets were released. It's expensive. I can't even tell you right now at the top of my head how much I spent, but it's well over $400, and it's just me and my boys. But we love Halloween. It's Aiden's birthday. I just gotta do it for my babies. So I'm so excited about that. I don't know if we're gonna dress up. I did order some Cruella dress a couple months ago, but the size wasn't all that good, so I don't know if we're gonna end up doing anything. again, it's gonna be so hot. I don't even know if my boys are gonna want to dress up. I mean, unless it's just like some themed t-shirts or something. Anyways, also on this trip, we're renting a car. So it's gonna give us even more flexibility. That's gonna give us more freedom. I also debated on that for a while because it is so expensive. I don't understand what's happening. I mean, I understand, like, we were in a pandemic and now everyone's trying to recover. Like, I get it. The rental is so expensive. It's like nearly $100 a day. Like, and I'm not even getting anything fancy. Like, and this doesn't even include any additional insurance or anything like that. Like, it is so expensive. But we're renting a car, and the main reason is because I want to be able to drive to the supermarket. I want to go to the character warehouse on this trip, and I don't want to deal with the buses. It's going to be hot, and I just worry that everything is just going to take that much longer. I know to each its own, and to some people it's like, you know, you'd rather wait a few extra minutes in line, but then you get in the bus and it's already cool and the AC is blowing and you feel instantly better. But for me and my kids, I just feel like having our own car is just gonna make it that much easier for us. So that's that. The restaurants that we have reserved as of now of Hollywood and Vine for Aiden's birthday. So Aiden's birthday we are spending in Hollywood Studios. He picked the park. His all-time favorite park is Animal Kingdom, but he decided to go to Hollywood Studios because he had such a great time in this park last time that we were there, so he wants to spend his birthday there. So we're doing Hollywood and Vine. We're definitely going to Emirates to pick up a cake for him, of course. We're also doing Olivia's Cafe for breakfast. I think it's on one of our Pop's Art of Animation days. And we have Topolino's. I'm so excited. So it was kind of hard to get Topolino's. And I yet again used a service called Mouse Tracking, and I'll put it right over here because I was up at 6 in the morning and every single reservation for Topolino's was gone in like 0.2 seconds. So I used a service called Mouse Tracking, not sponsored, just a great website, just sharing it with you guys. I've used it before for our April trip. I think you pay a couple of bucks. I feel like the further out you are from your reservation date, the more you pay, because my fees were different from April and this trip. So I feel like maybe because it's a longer period, they'll charge you a couple dollars more, but it's not a lot. I think for this one was $16, and for April I think it was like $6. So I think it's totally worth it. You put all your information and your date, how many people you have, whether you want breakfast, lunch, or dinner, obviously your restaurant. You could put multiple restaurants, multiple days, multiple times, multiple breakfast, lunch, or dinners. And then once, I guess, someone cancels and that reservation becomes available, they'll shoot you an email and shoot you a text, and you instantly have to go to your Disney Experience app and book it. And I've definitely missed it like a handful of times, like missed it, but I finally scored it, so super happy. I also hope that during this trip we'll get to Rosanna. Like my kids are very picky eaters, and aside from the bread service, they probably would not even eat anything. And when I say bread service, just the bread itself, they would not put any toppings. So, but I love it and I miss it, and I really want to go back there. So fingers crossed we'll have enough time to do that. The other restaurant that I want to try is in the Grand Destino Tower area. Not really, but in that resort. I don't know where it's located, but I know it's in that resort, which is Coronado Springs, right? Yes, I think so. I think it's Three Bridges restaurant, something like that. I actually went to make a reservation for it, but apparently they don't take reservations. It's kind of like a walk-up. But I do want to have like a dinner there with the view of the Gran Destino in the back, so I'm super excited for that. I definitely want to try whatever little quick service lounges Gran Destino Tower has. Maybe a little food here and there. I guess I'm planning to eat a lot, and it's also going to be food and wine, which I am so excited about. I'm like watching all the DFB guide videos. Oh, I'm so excited. It's going to be so much fun, and it's going to be so hot, so flipping hot. Another thing, which I'm not sure when this video is gonna go up. I think it's probably gonna go up while we're in Disney at the tail end of our trip, or maybe as we're coming back home. I decided to do an owner's locker. So, and I originally decided to do that because we were driving. We were gonna drive and we were gonna have all this extra room, and again, it's just me and I figured that it was time to get an owner's locker. So depending when this video goes out, I'm pretty sure the owner's locker video is gonna go out first. So I will link it right over here for you guys and down below so you can check it out. It's pretty much a service that you pay for that gives you this bin, and you can store all your Disney needs stuff in there, and they will deliver it for you, and then they'll take it back to like climate controlled storage facility. I'll definitely go more into details in the other video, so be sure to check it out. But it was time, and I just got tired of bringing things back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I'm just trying to utilize our time, our space, and just my sanity more than anything. So definitely be sure to check out that video. Anyways, I think I covered everything. The only other thing, since we were originally gonna drive and we were gonna have kind of like a road trip and stop in a couple of states and actually do something, so since that's not happening, my kids kind of want to go to Kennedy Space Center. So I hope we'll get to go. I've never been, obviously they've never been, and Aiden has been so into space and just the solar system and everything it involves, and I think we're probably gonna go there. I just have to figure it out when exactly we're gonna make it there, whether it's gonna be in the beginning of our trip or at the end of our trip. A lot of little details that need to be worked out, but I think it's gonna be fun. And I also wanna go somewhere in Disney Springs. Like, there are so many amazing restaurants, and I just like, I want to go everywhere, and I just feel like there's just never enough time. So regardless, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be Aiden's birthday. We're going to be there right on his birthday, so super excited, super happy for him, and we can't wait to come back and bring you tons of footage, tons of vlogs from this amazing trip that's going to be like 10 days long. Let's leave it at like 10 days. That's a long time, but still never enough in Disney World. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them down in the comments below, and we'll see you real soon. Bye.